The Nine network and Rupert Murdoch's British Sky Television are joining forces to produce a 24-hour news service for pay TV. The Seven network has also been invited to participate. Both Foxtel and Optus Vision have agreed to carry the service, which has also been offered to Galaxy. The move is a big blow to AIM News, the venture involving the ABC and John Fairfax, which had hoped to win over one of the operators. The government has committed $12 million to AIM, and sources say the service's future is in extreme doubt.
Our news service run by the ABC has been left out in the cold without a buyer. The final blow, a similar news service announced yesterday to be set up by media giants Rupert Murdoch and Kerry Packer.
Australian Information Media's 125 staff have been producing mock-up news bulletins 18 hours a day for weeks. Now it looks like no one will ever get to watch. The joint ABC-Fairfax venture, given $12.5 million of federal government money, can't find anyone who wants to buy its service.
The whole thing's just evaporated.
The two biggest players in Australian media, Rupert Murdoch and Kerry Packer, may end the ABC venture. Murdoch's Foxtel and Packer-aligned Optus Vision are joining forces for a 24-hour news channel, linking Britain's B-Sky B and the Nine network. Channel 7 is likely to join. The only hope left for the ABC venture is Galaxy. Negotiations are still continuing, but it's unlikely Galaxy will be able to afford the ABC service.
The government should have stopped this in the first place. It's been the government's reluctance to take action all along that's made pay TV a fiasco.
The opposition agrees. It wants an inquiry.
Unless we get that, then I think the taxpayers will hold the government fully accountable for $12.5 million, which could well be money down the drain.
The minister insists the ABC's pay TV effort is still a good idea, but there's nothing more he can do to save it.
It's not up to the Minister for Communications to intervene and tell people how much they should charge or how much others should pay to receive the ABC service.
While the political fallout continues, the staff of Information Media are waiting for the latest news. Josie McRae, 10 News.
Well, it into doubt the viability of the service set up by the ABC with Fairfax and Cox Communications. The Media Arts and Entertainment Alliance has called on Communications Minister Michael Lee to block the Murdoch-Packer deal, claiming it will stifle diversity of choice. There's been no word from Australian Information Media, the ABC operation, on its next move.
$12 million taxpayer dollars, a new TV station built, a staff of 100 and a year's hard work. Now it seems the pay TV outfit owned by the ABC, Fairfax and Cox has been squeezed out by the big players and could face oblivion. This follows the announcement that media giants Kerry Packer and Rupert Murdoch will put aside their rivalry to start their own joint 24-hour news service. It'll be shown by both cable operators, Foxtel and Optus. The third operator, Galaxy, has also been offered a slice of the action, as has Channel 7. And in a further blow, American children's channel Nickelodeon will switch from the ABC to Foxtel. Political leaders won't say whether the ABC should pull out or fight on.
We pay them more than we pay the state of Tasmania. Do we get value for it? It's a moot point.
If Murdoch and Packer have put together a deal which competitively squeezes out others, well, them's the breaks in the market.
Former ABC Managing Director David Hill was unrepentant about leading the ABC into pay TV and is concerned about the implications of the deal.
This is further concentration of media in Australia, and this is a blow to diversity.
And the media union has called on the federal government to block the deal.
If the federal government allows the Packer-Murdoch consortium to go ahead, it'll make a mockery of its stated claims to diversity with pay TV.
But the minister disputes that.
That still means there'll be an increase in diversity, an increase in number of channels from which people can get their news.
And he believes there may yet be an out for the ABC.
I would suggest that the door is not yet shut on the ABC being involved in pay TV.
Late today, ABC Managing Director Brian Johns questioned Murdoch and Packer's commitment to quality and local content. He said the ABC and its partners were now considering other opportunities and structural arrangements. One possibility is all or part of the ABC Fairfax pay TV station may be sold or leased to the Murdoch-Packer consortium.
BHP...
10 newly recruited staff have been sacked in what's been branded a disaster by the federal opposition.
The news channel was broadcasting, but no one was buying. Although they were going through the motions, without a carrier, the Australian Information Media News Service was doomed.
Helping you get the big picture on TNC, the news channel.
The pay TV news channel was part of a joint venture between the ABC, John Fairfax and Cox Communications. This afternoon, 110 staff were told they were being retrenched.
Well, they're extremely bitter, I think, because, as they said, and I accept and I believe that they had a very good product to put on pay TV.
The federal opposition is blaming the government.
This has been a disaster waiting to happen.
But despite its $12 million investment, the government's washing its hands of the problem.
It's not the government's job to negotiate the commercial deal between the ABC, Fairfax, Cox corporate arrangement and the cable operators. That was the responsibility of the Board of AIM.
The SAC staff are angry. Many had left secure jobs to start with the news service and say an 11-week payout is not enough. They're considering what action they can take to get a better deal. Tony Rankin, 7 Nightly News.
109 staff were sacked this afternoon when the ABC and its partners decided the venture had no future.
Well, they're extremely bitter, I think, because, as they said, and I accept and I believe that they had a very good product to put on pay TV.
The group had failed to find a pay TV network willing to carry the service. Channel 9, in conjunction with Britain's B Sky B, will mount a 24-hour news service on pay starting in the new year.